merchandise around.
March into the great houses.
Buying and selling.
No charge to have a look.
Honest merchant. Trust this one. Quality wares.
Come, do your trading here.
I have many fine goods. Open for business. Finest merchandise around.
Everybody, welcome back. Sorry for the delay.
No charge to have
The
a look.
So I just got an invite while I was getting stuff ready. But an invite to what? I have no earthly idea. So what are we doing?
Narcissus must hear of this. So the Maulborn lied to everyone. I figured as much. This doesn't bode well for Narcissus, though.
Is there something wrong?
Narcissus sent me to investigate Quarantine Cirque. Now that I know a mad cult is poisoning our people, I'm even more concerned. The Maulborn are a menace.
There are more of these Maulborn.
They're appearing all across Deshan. Even Narcissus is in danger. I need to stay here and finish my investigation. If you're heading south, would you carry a message to guard Verilu at Narcissus? She needs to know what happened here.
I can do that.
Easy, Siphonix. My Nyx hounds are nervous. They smell the orcs in the pass.
Orcs?
Citizens have been disappearing from the roads near here. I came to investigate and found these intruders. Orcs. They've been a problem in the mountains before, but this band is unusually aggressive and organized.
Sounds like trouble. Want me to look into it?
I can't officially authorize it, but it sure would be useful to know why the orcs are here. I saw an orc studying a letter. Might be orders from somewhere. If you could get hold of a copy...
I'll secure a copy of the orc's orders.
Give a girl a hand. Where in Shaw's name did you come from? Never mind. Get me out of these ropes.
What happened to you?
I've tied myself up for fun. What does it look like? I've been captured by orcs. Cut me free. I've got an idea for getting back at these pig-faced snowbacks.
I'll cut you loose.
Much better. That's one I owe you.
Now what?
I'm angry at myself for getting caught by these milk drinkers, and I hate that. I owe them a debt. Want to help me thwart their little invasion of Morrowind?
Got something in mind.
In fact, I do. The orcs are carrying kindle pitch. I could smell it. Probably to burn elven houses. Kill some of these snowbacks, collect their kindle pitch, and throw it at their torches in the supply shacks. It'll be fun.
And what are you going to do?
I'm going to scout around and figure out our next move. Meet me at the huge gates after you set the supply shacks on fire.
All right.
My head. You can see me, outsider. I beg you, help me.
What happened to you?
My followers and I came here to investigate a great magical disturbance. We were ambushed and fallen upon by Kralek Gravortag, an orc necromancer. We were captured. We were beheaded.
Beheaded? Why?
Kralek used some foul necromancy to bind our souls to our skulls. Mine sits upon his dark altar. The skulls of my followers were spread among the orcs, their souls to be used as slaves. He tortures us and torments us endlessly.
Reclaim the skulls.
Yes, that just might work. Find the skulls and bring them to Kralek's altar. We may be dead, but we still have power. We can pull Kralek to you. Yes, outsider. I was, a priestess of the Tribunal. I came here with a group of 6 other priests to seek the source of a terrible spiritual disturbance. What we found was horror.
What did you find?
Kralek Gravortag is practicing terrible necromancy in this land. He studies a new art to bind the souls of the dead to morbid fetishes. We became his latest experiment.
What can I just take or destroy your skull?
Kralek is cunning. For an orc, the spell can't be broken as simply as that. Killing him is the only sure way.
Oh, okay. I already asked that.
We can never repay you. Sweet relief. Now we strike back. Thank you for releasing us.
There we go.
What? I'll add your skull to that pile, meddler!
Kralik is dead, and our spirits are free.
Yes, I killed Kralik.
We are free. Go in peace with our blessing.
Look at the dancing flames. Did you get them all?
Yep.
Good. These orcs will be sorry they took me captive. We Nords appreciate a nice warm fire. Those Covenant banners are a source of pride to these louts. Destroying them would be a blow to their morale. I think you should burn them. Then here's the finish. Kill their leader, Gruznak, the Impatient. If there's one thing an orc can't resist, it's a challenge. Blow the Great Horn by the gate. That'll bring him out. Meanwhile, I'll go find reinforcements. When you go for the banners, watch for the guards on the towers. Skiva calls himself Gruznak, the Impatient. Blood and fire. Now that's what I call a happy ending.
Gruznak is dead.
Sure, Stones, you did it. These troops...
Ah, you're back. What did you discover? Let me see what you found. Covenant mercenaries? You've done well to bring this to me, Traveler. I'll make sure this news reaches Mournhold.
When are the guards going to do something about our missing people?
I assure you, we're doing orcs to the south, mercenaries camped outside by the lake, and now people are missing. I'm not sure how much more we can take. You don't know the half of it. It's the damn Lodo's plague. People are scared. Many have already fled Narcissus to avoid getting sick. Of course, that's not what the remaining villagers believe.
What do the villagers think?
They think their families were stolen in the middle of the night. I've heard everything from a plot by the house leaders to elf-eating Bane King roaming the countryside. The kin house is looking into it.
I have some experience with this kind of thing. Can I talk to someone in the kin house?
Speak to whoever you want. The kin house is more concerned with the coming plague than searching for people who probably just ran away. But I'm sure a counselor will hear you out.
What do you think about all this?
I'm not paid to think about this. That's a luxury for someone of higher rank than me. I'll admit something seems off-kilter. Now, if only the house counselors would see it that way.
Please, I need to buy food.
I told you, we're leaving this forsaken place. I'd rather... Wait. You're not my husband. What do you want? Narcissus isn't safe, stranger. Not that House Lalu cares.
Why wouldn't House Lalu care?
Do the guards search for our missing people? No, because the house counselors don't tell them to. I'm not going to become a victim. That's why I'm leaving.
Is anyone looking into the disappearances?
No one does anything in Narcissus if the kin house doesn't command it. It's that large building over there. You can't miss it. Be careful, outsider. They might decide you're sick. Plague this, plague that. It's their only concern lately.
do you fight something you can't see? It isn't fair. I can't cut the throat of the plague. I can't smash its bones. I can only wait until it fills me with its blackness and takes my life bit by bit.
Are you sick?
Me? No, not yet. I wait for the plague to find me. That's all we can do, isn't it? The House leaders debate how to keep the plague out of Narcissus, how to protect us. Why do they even bother?
You don't think they can help?
They try, but the solution eludes them. We'll slowly fade away, one by one, as the plague takes us all. Gates can't refuse to act.
All right.
Did you come from the Cirque? We sent a guard over there to check on some disturbing rumors we've been hearing.
You're right. The Maulborn are experimenting on the afflicted.
This confirms it. The Maulborn need to be wiped out. Thanks for bringing this news, Traveler. I'll inform the House leaders at once.
And that's why we should seal the city. We can't allow more afflicted into Narcissus.
That makes perfect sense. But we can't cut ourselves off from the outside world.
If you truly care about our people, you'll seal Narcissus and be done with it. We can't take any more chances.
I'm sorry you had to witness that. My friend shows great concern for Narcissus, sometimes greater than my own. What can I do for you?
I'm curious about the rumors. Do people really vanish from the streets of Narcissus?
You'd think the entire town had disappeared the way everyone carries on. People are missing, but Giron has guards looking into the matter. For all we know, they fled to avoid the Lotus Plague.
Have the guards made any progress?
Very little. No one has actually seen any of these people leave Narcissus. And we don't have enough guards to follow up on every lead.
Perhaps I could help.
I usually don't hire mercenaries, but these are desperate times. If you can prove these claims aren't just fearful delusions, report back to me immediately. You'll be rewarded.
What were you and Giron arguing about?
Giron believes we must seal Narcissus to protect it from the plague. Narcissus is a center of trade, and such drastic measures aren't called for. Though I admit, visitors have been few due to recent events.
What do you plan to do?
I haven't decided. They say I'm not aggressive enough, that my indecision hurts Narcissus. Perhaps Giron is right. I just don't know.
What can you tell me about Narcissus?
Ah, Narcissus, my beloved city. At its peak, Narcissus was a vibrant center of trade. Merchants would come from far and wide to hawk their wares. Profits grew, and House Hlalu reinvested it in the city. That seems like so long ago.
Where's the rest of your house?
Most are back east, dealing with corruption inside Mournhold. Few want to enter a region ravaged by plague. But I won't give up. I'll weather this storm and lead Narcissus back to prominence.
All right.
Have you seen my damned apprentice? The boy's later than usual today. With my luck, he's probably gone off and gotten the plague.
Your apprentice is missing?
I wouldn't worry about it. I whipped him for messing up our shipments, and he's probably off sulking. The boy claims it wasn't his fault that we received the wrong crates. Like I believe that. He needs to pay better attention.
Wrong crates?
They're stacked on the other side of the shed. Damn kids broke into them during the night, took whatever was in them and ran. If you want to pick through the broken crates, be my guest.
I'll do that in a minute.
Where's my husband? By Vivek's beard, if he's drunk and passed out somewhere, I'll leave without him. That no-good, useless piece of Kwama cattle. Oh, hello. You haven't seen my husband around, have you?
I don't think I know your husband.
Everyone knows my husband. Evis. If he hasn't borrowed something from you or finished off your Ash Lake ale, then you're not trying very hard. He was supposed to be back hours ago. That lazy lout is late.
Any ideas where he might be?
He ships our goods. He mentioned something about a botched delivery that he had to deal with. You know what he's probably dealing with. His thirst for ale.
Want me to look into him? Look for him?
That would be a big help. I'm sure he's sleeping it off in one of the nearby houses. If you...
Plan begins. The amount of the concoction contained within isn't viable when diluted in water. To achieve our goals, more of the elixir will be needed. To this end, more crates are on the way. Stay alert and watch for the next ship. Hello.
You're looking into matters that don't concern you, outsider.
Goodbye.
Please, I've told you everything I know.
One more lie and I make you stop talking. Permanently. Understand?
Wait, do I have the mage's skill? Hold on. Skills. I do not. Hold on. I gotta do something real quick because I wanted to use the
Difficult. We can teach. Excellent.
Over here, Initiate.
I wanted to get the intimidation skill line so that I don't have to worry about it. Excuse me.
Think twice before you cross me.
Anyways.
I'll need a new blade. Good. Right. Sees all colors here is a smart question. Then welcome to the
There's an urgent task for you.
Of course it crashed. Of course it did. Oh. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Jeez.
Please, I've told you everything I know.
One more lie and I make you stop talking. Permanently. Understand? I have no intention of letting an amateur screw up my investigation. Turn around and walk away.
What's going on here?
You're interrupting my interrogation, that's what. And just as I was about to get to my favorite part. I have no quarrel with you. Not yet. So go away.
No, I don't think so.
Why is everyone in this town so damned stubborn? I'm armed to the teeth and dangerous as all get out, and you're not scared? Not even a little? Fine. You're lucky I don't feel like killing you today. Do what you will. Never mind. I'll do this another way. Know this, however. We've tracked shipments of the Lodos plague into Narcissus, but we don't know what happened after they got here. Narcissus is in danger. Stay out of my way. You've been warned.
Could I have that letter back? I'd really appreciate it. Just give me that letter and let me go. No need to get involved in things that don't concern you, right? Vox? Never heard of her. Why would I be afraid of a Vox? Now, will you let me go so I can take my... No more torture. I've had enough for one day. I'll tell you the same thing I told the crazy lady. The shipment contained something for the Morborn camped outside town. That's all I know. And I messed up. I delivered the shipment to the wrong location. But I fixed it. I fixed everything. Just you wait. Those missing villagers? It's no coincidence, you'll see. Vox will destroy you all.
How could he be so stupid? I told him where to deliver the shipment, but he thinks he knows everything. That's why things get messed up. My apologies, just talking to myself, don't mind me. Nothing at all, don't mind me. Just a servant here. What's it to you, anyway? Why are you in my master's house? He's an important person in Narcissus. A writer. Writes all day, writes all night. But don't touch his journal. He can get frightfully angry. How would I know? I sweep, I dust. I don't read. The master would never let me look in his journal. His room upstairs is off limits. I stay down here, cleaning, just as my master tells me.
What do you want?
You're back. I hope you're here to tell me that my people are just imagining things and everything is fine.
I uncovered some disturbing information.
What's this? Notes? A journal attacked? Slow down. I've never heard of Vox. And the thought of someone smuggling Loda's plague into Narcissus frightens me greatly. But where are the missing people? This news is very disturbing. I'm at a loss. People disappear into thin air and someone brought a plague into Narcissus? That terrifies me. How could they even accomplish this without our notice? I need to seal the city. No one gets in or out. I won't let any more of our people vanish. Will you perform one more task for us? To facilitate your mission, the guards have been informed that you may come and go as you please.
What do you need?
Find Giron Sadri. He's upstairs. He needs to know what you discovered. Do whatever he asks. I need to speak to the guards and prepare to seal Narcissus.
I'll find Giron.
So, half of Narcissus must vanish and plague must threaten the city before Ralden comes to his senses? And it takes an outsider to make him understand. Perhaps my friend isn't fit to lead anymore.
Ralden is going to seal Narcissus. He asked me to talk to you.
Of course he did. Ralden hasn't been able to make a decision on his own in years. At least he's finally doing the right thing. As for you, I have something you can do.
What do you need?
The Maulborn are obviously involved. Any fool can see that. With the city sealed, all of the guards will be busy. However, you don't have those responsibilities.
What are you suggesting?
I suggest you slice a path through their camps by the lake. Look for anything that will tell us the location of the Lodos plague. Return when you find something.
don't give up, do you? Before you ask, yes, I've been following you. No, I have nothing to do with the missing people or the plague, and no, I'm not here to fight you. There, it's out of the way. Feel better? Now let's talk about why Giron wants you dead.
Giron sent me to kill Malborn troops and discover their link to the plague.
Of course he did. Sending an overconfident outsider into camps full of Malborn certainly sounds like a day at the fair. And if they killed you, you'd never find out that he brought the plague to Narcissus, would you?
Do you know that?
I've been watching Narcissus for weeks. We even have an agent inside the kin house. Anything that enters or leaves Narcissus is tracked, and those broken crates had Giron's name written all over them. The question is, why? What have you discovered? This doesn't look good. There must be a reason why Giron wanted Narcissus sealed and why he wanted you dead. Get back there and find out. The organization I belong to does two things. Finds targets and eliminates targets. My target happens to be connected to the Lodos plague. Our goals overlap. Let's leave it at that. Sorry, we don't know each other well enough to get that personal just yet. Trust me, though. We both want to stop the Malborn. Not your concern. Just remember what I told you. We're on the same side. And don't get yourself killed, hero. Narcissus needs you.
You can't keep us here, Raleigh. The guard has no right to keep us prisoners.
You're back. We need to talk. Ralden isn't here. He and Giron left some time ago. And Giron's connection to the Malborn makes me a little concerned.
How do you know that?
Let's just say I'm well informed. I've suspected the connection for a while, and his abduction of the Councillor confirms it. My associate and I tend to avoid situations not covered by our contracts. Still, we might be able to assist one another.
Where's Giron?
I don't know. I only know what the reports tell me. Giron probably took Ralden somewhere secluded, far from prying eyes. Narcissus is sealed. Villagers are missing. Crates of Lodos plague arrive in the night. Now you discover the plague intensifies when it festers inside a corpse. Makes you wonder about Giron's plan, doesn't it?
The ideas on how to find Giron and Ralden.
Reports tell me that a group of villagers have decided to take matters into their own hands. I don't condone their actions, but they might have information. Find the Argonian called Slips Through Fingers. She can lead you to them.
Why would she help me?
I have a feeling she's going to want your help. Tales of your exploits already spread through Narcissus. Find the Argonian, and I'd wager that before you say a word, she asks you to meet with her companions.
I'll find Slips Through Fingers then.
Why do I always drop things when I'm in a hurry? Keep your voice down and act like you're helping me. I can't go into details, not here, but I know you've been trying to find the missing people for House Lalu.
You know who I am.
Don't ask questions, just listen. We know where our people are being held, including Councillor Ralden. Follow the clues in the pack. I'll see you at the meeting place.
Well, we need to talk.
Not here. Just look in the pack.
We know where the missing villages are, but we need your help. Due to the lockdown, no one can leave Narcissus except you. That is. Yes, we know all about the special man, I cannot speak today. Dispensation the counselor gave you. I've never heard of that word. Of course, I've never used it, but regardless. Excuse me. We'd like to speak to you, but please understand that we need to keep our presence hidden. We could not just leave directions lying around for the house guard to find.
House Hlalu wants us to believe that our friends and family left Narcissus without saying a word, but we have proof that they were abducted. And what does Hlalu do? Nothing. They seal Narcissus and refuse to let us act. No more waiting. We'll save them ourselves. We'll bring the abducted villagers home.
You found us. I apologize for my earlier abruptness. We heard you confirm that our people were taken.
What's going on here?
We're tired of waiting for House Hlalu to act. We know where our people are being held, but because of the lockdown, we can't go get them.
You know where the missing villagers are.
I watched the Malborn abduct my egg sister. I saw where they took her. I saw Counselor Ralden and Advisor Giron go to the same place. You have to help us.
What do you want me to do?
I doubt the guards will try to restrain you. You can come and go as you please. Speak to Madras. Let him tell you our plan. You must...
You must be the one Slips told us about. She said an outsider was hired to find our people. That's a strange thing for an outsider to do, even for Hlalu gold. What are you
Trust me,
really
I'm not
up to?
doing it for gold. I'm trying to help. Counselor Ralden has vanished too.
So that's it. Hlalu's leader disappears and they finally decide to take action. I don't give a damn about Counselor Ralden. I just want our people back.
What do you intend to do?
Act. We'll get weapons, ignore the lockdown, and rescue our people. If anyone tries to stop us, we'll cut them down. Are you going to help us or not?
I know you want to help, but attacking the guards?
I don't want to fight them. They have their orders, but they're wasting time. Every second that passes is another second our people remain in danger. Sometimes you have to resort to drastic measures to save the ones we care about.
If I help you, I may lose support of the house.
I know this isn't an easy decision, especially for someone who has no stake in this. But I have to know if you're going to help us. We could use someone with your skills.
Peasants going up against the Malborn, that's suicide. You will all die. Let me deal with this.
We're going to rescue our families, or die trying. I don't trust you, outsider. We'll deal with this ourselves. Leave us.
Oh, but you won't do anything. You won't do anything.
How did you get in there? Madras doesn't let just anyone attend his secret meetings. Wait, you're the outsider working for Counselor Ralden. Please tell me you haven't bought into Madras's foolishness.
No, not really. You know Madras?
I've been passing information to him. My mother vanished, but I have my orders. So, I've I've been hoping Margus and his people would find something I could take to the house leaders.
They discovered where the missing villagers are being held, but Madras won't give me the location.
What? Margus is going to get those people killed. They're farmers and peasants, not soldiers. You need to find the missing villagers and get them to safety before Margus leads this group to its doom. I'll find out where Margus thinks they are. But first, you have to help me slow Margus down.
What do you need me to do?
Cause a distraction. Something that will slow them down and give you enough time to find our missing people.
That
Everyone's
matters
on
why?
edge. See the rats running around the village? Harmless, but people are afraid of them. Take this bag, grab as many rats as you can, bring them back here and release them at the door. That should scatter Margus's group for a while.
Sounds like a plan.
You help me disrupt this meeting and save these people's lives, and I'll find out what Margus knows. Catch those rats and bring them back here. There's no time to waste.
Any advice on catching rats?
The little swits are quick. If you get too close, they'll run away from you. To grab them, stand as far back as you can. That way you'll catch them by surprise.
What's that noise? Rats! They have the plague! Run! Open the windows! Out of my way! Don't let them bite you!
It looks like the rats are moving in. I appreciate your help in this. Now no one will get hurt.
Why not have the guards? Why not have oh, okay. Why not have the guards go in and stop him?
Those people just want to see their friends and families again. But I don't want them to get hurt. Calling the guards will just make the situation worse.
Did you find out where the missing people are?
I got the information from my contact in the group. Report back to the kin house. I'll meet you there. I'm going to retrieve a key that you'll need. And keep this quiet, alright?
Alright.
This begins to look good.
Any sign of Giron or Ralden?
I meant someone who knows where they are.
That's good news. I also heard from my associate, Nariu Virian. We may have finally gotten a few breaks in this sordid situation. Nariu told me you found a note at the Morborn camp. That might be a link to the creator of the Lodos Plague. This drastically changes our stance on the situation here.
I found many things at the camp.
I care only about a name and a location. Such information brings me closer to fulfilling my current contract. Because of this, I've decided to offer some assistance.
What of assistance?
I'll gather the House Hlalu guards and follow you. Whatever you find, the guard will be there to back you up. Now go. Find your ally and save the Councillor. I'll catch up with you soon. I'll gather the guards and follow in your path. Now go. Find your ally. I've been here for weeks, playing the political games common to all Dark Elf kin houses. I've decided I hate such games. But you'd be surprised what you can learn if you just stand back and listen. Well, they're certainly not the altruistic organization they pretend to be. It's definitely a militaristic cult, but who controls them is still unclear. I'm sure they're connected to this Vox mentioned in the notes you discovered. No idea. We're still working on that. Giron isn't our target. We're after the one who created the Lodos Plague. I decided to reach out to you and provide a modicum of aid. Right now, I'm your...
I've got the key and the location you seek, as promised. Our plan might have worked a little too well. You can still hear screams coming out of Mardrus's house. Ruins beneath Narcissus. You can find the entrance to the west. Old door. Looks out of place against the rocks. Door's locked to keep people out of the ruins. Guess that didn't work out.
Thanks for your help.
Don't thank me. You're the one rushing into the fire. I should be thanking you. Just be careful down there. If what Mardrus said is true, you're going to run into a lot of opposition.
Anything you can give.
Interference grows tiresome, outsider. After I destroy you, nothing will stand in Fox's way.
Huron betrayed me. He killed our people and put Loda's plague into their bodies. Said it made it more potent. He needed a large supply of potential corpses. That's why he wanted Narcissus locked down.
Hang on, save your strength.
It's too late for me, but you must listen. Don't let anyone drink the water. The lake must be cleansed. And I need to tell you about Vox.
Vox?
She's their leader. Narcissus is only the beginning. They're making Loda's plague in the gorge. They're going to spread it to more.
Hang on, counselor.
There you are. Good to see you made it. Still alive, I see. I suppose that justifies Nariu's confidence in you. Did you find them? How's Ralden? Are they inside?
Ralden's dead, but many of the missing villagers are still alive.
I see. Ralden was a good man who cared for his people. He should be remembered that way. The guards are dealing with a Maulborn in the ruins. What happened in there?
Giron used captured villagers to strengthen the Lotus Plague. He bled them into the lake.
So that's why he wanted Narcissus locked down. He wanted a ready supply of plague carriers. House Hlalu will make sure no one drinks from the lake until it's cleansed.
Anything else you need from me?
Narcissus is safe, at least for now. We'll get these people to the healers. You should get some rest. I fear things are about to get more complicated. The Maulborn are more dangerous than we thought. I'm sure your help will be needed again. We'll make sure these people receive care. When you have a moment, return to Narcissus and speak to Nariu. She has a lead on the name you uncovered. I'll join you as soon as I can.
Is this about the creator of the plague?
Yes. I had Nariu investigate the evidence you retrieved from the Maulborn camp. She discovered something she wants to share. Find her back in town.
I'll speak to her. But perhaps another time. Perhaps another time. Anyways, I'm gonna get some rest. I'm gonna get some rest. But anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this stream, and I'll probably stream tomorrow. Probably much later in the morning, just so everybody could kind of like, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm too tired to think. I need some sleep. Anyways, yeah, so I'll probably stream in the morning. Probably not. I haven't really decided yet, but yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed this, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.